Welcome to our Relationship Warrior channel, where we help people to find love and, more importantly, find themselves and stay away from those toxic people and live life to their full abundance.
Yes, a big welcome, everyone.
So look, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, subscribe and make sure you get all the latest updates. But today we're going to talk about something really, really cool. And it's very subjective. I think it's subjective. I think you do too. And that is, should I stay in a relationship with a narcissist? And you can look at this two ways. It can be, hell no, get out of there right now. Or it could be, yeah, if you can deal with that person, if you can love that person, if you obviously do love that person, and it's manageable, that you could keep with, stay in that relationship for your sake of the family and yourself and make it work.
Depends on the level too. If you've just got some mild narcissistic traits or a little bit controlling, or if they're full on narcissistic where they really sap the life out of you and your self-worth, self-confidence, everything is completely shattered, and basically you live life the way they want, that's very, very unhealthy. So would not recommend staying in a relationship like that, because everyone deserves to be their own beautiful person and to have their own thoughts and do things how they want to too, but also be able to work as a partnership. So if you're completely being trolled, abused, I think walk unless they're willing to get help. If you've exhausted all angles, they won't get help. They just blame you all the time. I would not stick around, that's for sure.
Yeah, so the key thing you said there was the level, because we do know there are different types of narcissism, and also too there's different levels. So depending on how you've been treated, how toxic it is, how it's affecting you, and also how is it affecting your children. Remember, we know for a fact that if your children are experiencing narcissism from a parent, that the chances of them attracting a narcissist themselves or becoming one is a lot higher than the average family. So it's really important that you understand that you may need to do this for your children as well. And if you can't live your life and be free about how you think, how you talk, just free to be you, without being shot down and saying you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, you're not good enough, or they're cheating on you and they're cheating on you and you just put up with it, you really are settling for something that's really inside causing a lot of toxic turmoil. And that turmoil, it may be, and you may think that you're dealing with it and you're coping and you put on this brave face, but everyone, your friends, know that you're with a narcissist. If they haven't told you to your face, they talk about it behind your back. They know you're with a narcissist. They see that you try to be brave, but unfortunately they know for a fact that you are hurting inside. And when it happens and you're not living life like that, it's extremely bad, because that's when it causes things like illnesses and disease. And we know for a fact a lot of ladies who come and work with us who attract narcissistic men for long periods of time, a lot of them, a high degree of them, have disease and illness. And it could be cancers, it could be mental health issues, depression, anxiety. It could be things like lower back, sore knees. It could be something that causes them to not be able to function properly because they're really holding on to that toxicity and it's breaking their body down.
Yeah, and from all the ladies that have come to us in relationships, I think nearly every single one of them, they have ended up, as they started doing the deep healing work and started having their self-love and self-worth grow, they actually did have the courage to leave the narcissist as well, because they realised how toxic it was in their life. I don't think we've had one lady actually, stay. No. Because, it was affecting their health, affecting their finances. They might have been a gambler, blown the money in other ways, spent money on prostitutes, you name it. They were really settling for so little and not being loved and appreciated the way they should be. So from our experiences, when you do that deep healing work, usually you do gravitate away if someone is a very strong narcissist, not just mild traits. Because again, some people overuse narcissist word.
A lot do, yeah.
Yeah, they go, just because someone says, oh, don't do this, don't do that, they're like, you're a narcissist. And it just might be a little bit of control issues, but a full-blown narcissist, it cripples you in every area of your life, and normally it isolates you from friends, family, everyone. So it's very important to make sure that you haven't lost who you are. So you just need to look at the big picture. First of all, see if you can get help, if that person is willing to get help. because you don't know. Maybe, there's things that they need healing on. But yes, again, just measure up that level of how narcissistic they really are.
Yeah, and it's interesting. A lot of people come to us and they're like, they want to get clarity. That's their main reason, if they are with a narcissistic relationship with a partner. And the clarity is, should I stay with him? Or can I make it work? And like Britta said, every single person who's come with that has, through doing the healing work and empower themselves, got to look from the outside and look in and go, oh my gosh, this is a poor young lady or lady who is suffering at the hands of a toxic relationship. I must leave. But it's not until they do that work and they feel strong that they can go out there and I guess be in the storm, and then go there and say, okay, Mr. Narcissist or Mrs. Narcissist, it's time for us to part ways. Because when you do that, it's very liberating. And when you understand the tools and techniques so you can navigate around this, you can leave that person with a minimal of effect, and also you have a countermeasures to be able to heal and move forward, regards that is particularly when children and family. So it's something that's definitely doable. It's definitely doable, and it's, you have to look at the long-term picture too. If I stay in that relationship, it's going to really make me feel depressed. It could ruin my life. It might take 10 years off my life. If I leave that person, I can be free, and I can start over again, and I can just be happy, and my kids can be happy, and then I have a new zest in life, and I can then attract more abundance. Because life's all about being happy, isn't it, when you think about it?
It sure is. It is, definitely. And if you're staying just because you have kids, then it's also showing your kids that distorted version of love, that it's okay for abuse, it's okay to be treated badly. So, it's no reason to stay with someone if they've got really strong narcissistic traits because you have children with them, because it damages children a lot more than we know, and also yourself as well. And they really look at you as a role model. So again, if they aren't willing to get any help, you've exhausted all measures and it's really bad, I would run.
Yeah, but have a game plan. Have that support measures. Have your friends around you, tell them what's going on. It could be support from the police. It could be from government agencies. There's a lot of, against domestic violence, there's a lot of strong support in a lot of countries around the world these days. Use that to your advantage. Have a game plan. Know how to deal with narcissists. So watch some of our other videos on how to deal with narcissists and whether you should get revenge or not from narcissists and how you can survive from narcissism. Do your research first and really build yourself up and heal and be strong, because that's what life's all about. And be strong for yourself and be strong for your kids, and really make sure your life moving forward is the most amazing life moving forward, because life is short and it does go quick. And you do not have to put up with this abuse. And a lot of these narcissistic men anyhow have other relationships and away they go. So, make that step, but, do it when you're ready and make sure you heal first.
And if you have any questions, pop it in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe to listen to more of our videos and answer any questions that you want to know as well.